In this video, I'm going to show you how to overcome one of the most dangerous limiting beliefs. And that is a limiting belief that I have personally believed in, and some of my clients also do. And that is the belief of, I am not good enough. And that is one of the most dangerous beliefs I think you can have. And the reason is when you believe that you're not good enough and you keep on molding on the idea and you keep on repeating that belief that you're not good enough, or you're not tall enough, you're not handsome enough, or you're not rich enough, or you're not intelligent enough, or you're not charming enough, or you are not clever enough, whatever it is. When you believe that and you keep on repeating that thought, it's basically stopping you. And because it stops you, because you're already deciding the outcome, which is you're not going to measure, you're not going to be good enough to make things work. You're not being, well, and behind me is the church. You could hear the, let me show you. Behind me is the church of Sitges. You could hear one of the bells. And in fact, let me show you around. So that's the church over there. You got that wake. There is a really cool palace. And this is the Mediterranean. And over there, it is, over there all the way is the prom, and then the beautiful town of Sitges. Well, when you have the belief that you're not good enough and you keep on repeating that, then you stop yourself from taking action. Because why take action if you're not going to be good enough, if you're not being able to measure up and deliver? And when we stop ourselves from taking action, then nothing really happens. And because you don't take any action, you also don't have any evidence to bring to your mind that you actually can get results, that you can actually are good, that you can actually could become better. Because you haven't taken any action, that you don't have any evidence to bring to your mind. And then your mind keeps on telling you, I told you, you're not good enough, then why try? So what to do about this limiting belief? Well, number one, obviously, is to understand the concept that you only get good by doing things. You only get good, you only get better by doing things. Like any athlete, they don't just wake up of bed and all of a sudden run the Olympics and win. Nothing like that. They've been training for years and years and years, and they started being really bad at it. And anyone that is a master at something was once a disaster. We all start by learning, and when we learn, we just grow. We make mistakes, we fall ourselves down and pick ourselves up, and that is how you learn. You learn by doing. You become good or proficient or a master by taking the first steps, by taking risks, by failing and learning from that and keep on moving forward. That is number one. And the truth is, in life, I learned this from Marie Forleo, one of the top life coaches in America, has been in the Oprah Winfrey show many times, and she says, Marcos, you do not get clarity in life by thinking. You do not become clear on your goals or what you want to do in your life by thinking. You gain clarity by taking action. You gain clarity by doing. That's how things become clearer to you. That's how the path becomes clearer to you on what to do next. Not by thinking, by taking action. Number two, when we say we're not good enough compared to what? Compared to who? Who says that? Who says that? You are here to do your work, so good enough compared to who? The way you do things is not the same way others will do. It's very important to understand good enough is a limiting belief. Not being good enough is a limiting belief. And who told you so? What is the evidence that you're not good enough? And even if you're not good enough now, that doesn't mean you can get better. Therefore, what is the evidence that you should stop taking any form of action towards your goals just because you have that belief? And number three, very important, just because you have a thought, that doesn't mean that thought is true. You want to start questioning your thoughts. You want to start questioning your negative thoughts and negative beliefs. Just because you have them, it doesn't mean they're true. For example, I may think that this video is not good enough. Okay, I may have that thought, I could. that does not mean it is true. Some people may think it's not good enough. Some people may think it's good enough. People may think it's useful for them. So just because you have one thought doesn't mean you have to believe it. And it's very important because we are not our thoughts. We are the observers of our thoughts. If we cannot find that differentiation, then yes, we become our thoughts. We become the thoughts we think all the time. So these are three powerful ways of overcoming your limiting beliefs. And I'm going to continue walking that way. I go to a very beautiful path